Welcome to Floor 7 Guide.
Another Floor 7 guide?
No, at least not from me. Since this is the complete Floor 7 guide, you will be grateful to learn what makes you monkey, as well as you will be able to minimize the complete runtime. So without further ado, make sure to please hit the like button.
What that even does to us?
Well, it will help boost this guide, which means more people will see, so less people will be monkey at Floor 7, if they watch and learn properly, at least. Okay, since Floor 7 came out, it was a way different boss fight. Lots of the guides out there are completely outdated.
What do you mean?
Simple. It's outdated, that means useless, waste, dirt.
To Hyperion?
Yeah, boy.
Please don't comment stupid arguments. You will only get hurt, not a reply though. So let's come to the point. Floor 7 got revamped. People only knew old Floor 7 strat. They tried to apply that to new Floor 7 and you know the drill.
No, we don't.
Don't you see monkeys in Monkeys Finder? This was one side effect. So to overcome this disaster, this card has been uploaded.
After 2 months of not uploading anything to the channel.
Oh, sad.
Remember, you are playing in a multiplayer server, which means you will have lots of ping issues, as well as poverty issues.
Huh? What does that mean now?
Well, high ping is equals to less Floor 7. Less Floor 7 means less profit, and less profit means poor. And poor means throw, and throw means obviously
Monkey.
Okay, stop.
So if you remember this, then you should know Floor 7 is not for poor players. Well, you need to know cata level matters a lot. So lower cata means you will throw a lot. So here is the simple rule. If you are low cata level, you must hypermax your gears. If not, then you are a monkey. I will not be going to tell you how to make a decent money in this game. It is not same for everyone. So let's move to the guide. If you want to stop throwing, you need at least 100 million worth of item and 200 million worth of talismans.
My whole network is 200 million.
What did I say earlier? Poor means monkey. Don't bother playing with only Juju or Giant Sword in your whole inventory. I have seen 10 billion net worth players throwing. Cata 40 players also throw. Do you guys even listen what I said earlier? Ping and lag issues are close friends. No matter how rich you are, if you watch old F7 guides or your ping goes, you will throw. Also remember, you can have 3 deaths in whole run. This only applies if all 5 of you have a spirit pet and a mimic has been murdered very badly. That means you can still complete the run with S+ at cata 40 players. Don't blame players for death. It's purely either because of their ping issues or their PC has decided to give up. Now let's talk about the gear that you need. By the way, cellmates for every pet unless you are a tank. If you are a mage, use 3 Storm or Maxer pieces with Wisdom 5 and Wither Goggles, with Necrotic on 3 pieces and Loving Reforge on your chestplate, a Wither Clock Sword, a Bonzo Staff and Jerry Gun, a Hyperion with Heroic or Suspicious Reforge. If you have less than 5000 defense as a mage, you need to convert to Austria. If you ran out of mana with Austria, then use Ship Pet and use Sighted Power Stone from this guy. The alternative is equip Legendary Blue Whale and keep your Hyperion as it is. In addition, get a Healing Wand or Zombie Sword in your inventory. A Bonzo Max helps in boss fight a lot. Remember, if you are more than cata 38, you don't need to recomb your armor at all. If you are less than that, then you must have perfect gems with recombs. If you are an archer or a berserker, you need 3 Necron pieces with Legion 3 or 5 with golden or diamond Necron head. Remember to add Ancient in all pieces. If you want good damage in boss fight, you must recomb all your gears. Both classes must have a Terminator. If you cannot manage to get Enderman level 7, then you can use Juju, but you need more than 630 magical power. For pet, Legendary Ender Dragon or Wither Skeleton are best. If on budget, then a epic baby 80 helps. Blue whale are not good for archer and berserkers at any cost. Other supportive items are similar to mage class. Now, if you are a tank, you have two choices. If you are higher than 38 cata level, you can use a berserker setup with baby 80. If not, then you use 3 pieces of giant golden armor with Legion 3 or 5. If on budget, you can use Last Stand 5. If you are less than cata 35, then you have to use Reaper Max. If not, then Mendor Crown is best. You must have either Juju or Asteria with all 3 scrolls. For pet, if you are using Berserker setup, then Baby 80. If Golder, then you must use Legendary Blue Whale. Supportive items are same as other class, but you must have one of these 3 items. Axe of the Shredded, Jingle Bells, Swell Whips, all with Life Steal 3. If you are a healer, there is 3 options. You can use a Hyper Mage gear, or you can use a Berserker gear, or a Golder tank gear. But remember, you must have Mendor Crown at any cost. Weapons are again similar to Archer, Berserker or Tank or Mage class. For pets, you can use either Sheep, Wither Skeleton, Baby 80 or Blue Whale as per your armor you are wearing. Supportive weapons are same as other classes except Tank. Here is a quick guide. If you want a faster run, all classes must have a Hyperion with max armor with necrotic reforce for clearing. Hooray! You have completed half of the guide. Now please consider a subscribe. Now for classes strategy, you have 4 choices. You make a party of either 1 tank, 1 archer, 3 mages, or 1 tank, 1 archer, 2 mages, 1 berserker, 1 tank, 1 archer, 1 healer or 2 mage, or 1 archer and 4 mages. Depending on your skills, you can use a healer instead of tank too, but healer must be catacomb level 35 or higher. So this is the floor 7 boss fight. There are 4 phases in boss fight. It's called MSGN. Seems weird, but they are not. It's simple. Maxer, Storm, Golder and Necron. But the question is how to complete it. Well, it is easier than you think of. You have to kill all 4 bosses. Not at once, but phases to phases. The first phase and second phase needs skill, whereas third and fourth phase need a lot of damage. Let's not go to third and fourth yet, cause the real deal is first and second phase will be very hard at the beginning, but will be easier than you think after you watch the full guide. So let's come to the first phase. To complete this phase, you have to stuck Maxer to the laser and then kill it. But Maxer won't stuck until 2 crystals are placed. Here is 1 crystal and here is 1 crystal. So here is the proper strat. How to do it? Since there are 5 classes, each class has its purpose. Either 1 archer or mage clear the entire room. Tank will aggro Maxer to the laser. Other 3 classes gets crystal and place it in here and here. Because admin decided to make these bosses immortal for the first time, you have to perform this thing twice. Once you get the crystal and you place it over there and there, the yellow laser over here will turn to red. Tank will have to aggro Maxer near the laser. But remember, once the laser turns red, it will start to deal true damage. So make sure you don't get too close to the laser. Once Maxer is stuck, archer or mage deal damage to it. After half killing Maxer, he will get his second life. But this time, he is very angry. So make sure your tank is ready to use healing and use their class ability. So, to get the crystals, you can use Bonzo Staff or Jerisin Gun. Here is a simple guide how you do it. So after this is done, you have to go to next phase. But remember, this phase is very deadly, especially to tank and mages. Since archer can do damage from distance, he will be fine. To complete the second phase, you have to cross a storm under the pillar 2 times. It's same as first phase, but is done differently. You can once damage storm once it is crossed. There are 4 pillars, but only 3 of them works. So here is the proper strat. Once you jump down from first phase, archer clears pad, either this or that. Mages and birds stays near tank and clears this ground, this and this. So after 15 seconds, you will see countdown in your screen. It's countdown of death. Once you see that countdown, you either have to stay under the pillar or turn on your wither clock. Otherwise, you will die. After 3 seconds, tank or mage will aggro storm under the pillar, and other mage or archer go to pad and activates it. To start the cross, you have to simply stand on the sea lantern over here. Usually it's green pillar cross and then yellow pillar cross. Here is a clip that will help you understand. After this, you will be teleported automatically, but you can stand on the red pillar and go to third phase to minimize the time. In third phase, you will see terminals. It's a simple brain game and clicking things, which is easier to do, but you only have 7 seconds to do one terminal. Otherwise, Golder will kill you. I recommend to use Skytiles for these terminals and Sufi for knowing the location of these terminals. There are total 17 terminals, 4 devices and 8 levers. If you have a tank, it is recommended that tank always do the mid terminals or devices. If the device is not in the mid, then it's archer's job to do, but it is not compulsory that only archer or tank do them. Once you do all terminals, this golden door will open. Then tank stays in mid, whereas archer and berserker will kill the golder. Depending on the cata level, archer will kill the golder faster. Once you do that, you will go to Necron phase. You will fall down in the lava, but you have to use wither cloak and go to the ground. It is so simple now. Just kill Necron. Once you deal 25% damage, Necron will go to mid. All you do is attack it being in a distance. I hope Necron gives you handle or death. So this was the whole guide. So make sure to hit the subscribe and like the video to decrease amount of monkeys in floor 7.